Welcome back, everyone, to Unlock the Men's Journey. We've stepped into phase 2, tools and transformation. This is the part of the journey where we just stop recognizing the wounds and start learning how to actually heal them. This is where change becomes practical. So today's episode is about boundaries and self-respect. So let's start here, you guys. Boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are doors. And self-respect is the lock and the key. For so many men, boundaries feel foreign. A lot of y'all were raised to put yourself last. For your family, for your homies, and for your job or for your woman. Or maybe you were raised to believe boundaries are weak. Like you always got to be available. You always got to prove yourself and you always got to hold everything together without a break. But here's the truth. Without boundaries, there is no self-respect. And without self-respect, you will accept anything, even the things destroying you. So let's get clear. Boundaries are not about controlling other people. Boundaries are about controlling yourself, what you allow, what you tolerate, and what you will no longer carry. So layer 1 is the real life example. Think about your closest friend, the one who always borrows money or always asks for favors, but never gives back. If you never say no, what happens? You're exhausted, resentful, maybe even angry, but still, you let it happen. Now imagine the same energy over years in relationships, at work, with family. That's a life without boundaries. You're carrying everything and no one is accountable. Boundaries fix that. Boundaries make life predictable in a way that honors your energy and your worth. Tool 1, the pause test. Before you say yes to something, pause and ask yourself, do I want to do this or am I just afraid to say no? That pause will save you from resentment, burnout, and fake loyalty. And here's the thing. You'll start noticing how often fear has been driving your decisions. Fear of disappointing, fear of conflict, fear of being seen as selfish, fear of losing love. Recognizing that fear is step 1 in reclaiming your power. Tool 2, the mirror rule. Would you let someone treat your brother, your son, your best friend the way this person is treating you? If not, why do you accept it for yourself? That's self-respect talking. Now take a moment to reflect. Are you tolerating disrespect because you were taught to be a man? Are you confusing silence with strength? Tool 3, the hard conversation. Boundaries do not exist until you speak them. If you're silent, people will assume everything is okay. Saying I don't like that, or I need space, or that's not acceptable might feel uncomfortable. But silence is what kept you trapped before. Your voice sets you free. And the beauty of it, once you start speaking up, people begin to take you seriously. You're no longer invisible. You're no longer the doormat. You're the man who knows his worth. Layer 2, why boundaries matter. When you don't respect yourself, your relationships will always reflect that. If you don't honor your time, people will waste it. And if you don't honor your body, people will mistreat it. If you don't honor your emotions, people will step all over them. It's a simple math equation. What you tolerate teaches people how to treat you. But when you set boundaries, something powerful happens. You stop begging people to value. You stop confusing attention for respect. And you stop shrinking just to keep the peace. Slowly, your environment begins to mirror the respect you finally claim for yourself. Self-respect is magnetic. And it attracts people who honor your presence. And it pushes away people who only came to take from you. And this isn't about being cold or distant. It's about being aligned with your own energy. People will test your boundaries, yeah. But those who truly value you will honor them without drama. Now, layer 3, real life story and realizations and visualizations. Picture this. You tell a friend, I can't hang tonight because I need time for myself. And instead of guilt, resentment, or shame, you feel peace. You feel in control and you feel powerful. Now imagine saying that at work. I won't take on this extra project because I don't have clarity on compensation. Or in a relationship, I need space when I feel overwhelmed and I need you to respect that. That's the energy of self-respect. That's the power of boundaries in action. Everybody won't respect those boundaries though. Now here's the thing. Setting boundaries doesn't mean people will clap for you. Some will get mad. Some will call you selfish and some will fall off. And you have to be ready for that because people only respect the boundaries that cannot manipulate. The moment you start respecting yourself, some of the old energy will leave, and that's good. That's necessary. Anyone who leaves because you finally respect yourself was never really there for you in the first place, and it's a hard truth. But that's okay. Their departure makes room for the people who actually belong in your life, those who lift you, honor you, and match your energy. Now, let's do some reflection questions. I want y'all to take a moment and answer these slowly. Where in my life have I been saying yes when I really wanted to say no? Think on that for a moment. Question 2. What would it look like if I started respecting myself fully? Just imagine what it would look like, even if it's just for a few moments. Question 3. Who in my life might not survive my boundaries, and am I okay with that? Question 4. How often do I confuse silence with strength, and what is it costing me? Question number 5. Which areas of my life are full of fake loyalty or overcommitment? I want y'all to journal on these. Sit with them. Think about the moments when you allowed someone to overstep and what that cost you. Your energy, your time, and your peace. Because every boundary you set is an act of self-love, and every ounce of self-respect you build is a foundation for real transformation. Men, hear me clearly. You cannot heal without boundaries. You cannot grow without self-respect, and you cannot become the man you're meant to be until you decide that you are worthy of protection, even from yourself. Phase 2 is about transformation. This is your first tool. Set your boundaries, stand in your self-respect, and watch your life begin to shift. And remember, boundaries aren't static. They're living, they grow as you grow, and you might have to revisit them, reinforce them, or even tighten them. That's the part of your evolution, and that's the beauty of transformation. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 5, Unlock the Men's Journey. Phase 2 has only just begun, and trust me, the tools we're stepping into will keep unlocking you piece by piece and layer by layer. Until next time, protect your peace, honor your worth, and keep walking the journey. You deserve it. You are worthy and you are powerful. I love you all, and this is Dear Deasia. See y'all.